The rain hasn't stopped once. It's been falling since yesterday, steady, endless, like the sky forgot how to breathe. It doesn't sound like weather anymore. It sounds alive. The roof hums, the walls pulse, and the air feels thick, like the whole cabin is inhaling and exhaling around me. Every drop has weight now. It hits like a heartbeat. I tried sleeping, but the sound seeps into my dreams. I dreamt I was underwater, staring up at the surface, and the rain was falling toward me, down into the dark. When I woke, the air inside the cabin was cold and wet, like the storm had moved in while I slept. My clothes were damp, though I hadn't left the chair. The radio came on by itself again, even though it's still smashed. The static hums in rhythm with the thunder, and sometimes I can hear something beneath it, low drawn-out syllables that almost sound like words. I slowed the recording down. It said my name twice. I turned it off, but I can still hear it faintly, as if the walls are repeating it back. I checked the windows a while ago. The glass is fogged from the inside, but there's movement beyond it. Tall, thin shapes between the trees. They don't walk, they just sway, as if hanging from invisible strings. Every time the lightning flashes, they shift a little closer. The footprints are back to long bare, pressed into the mud, circling the cabin like something waiting for permission to come in. I counted 13 before they vanished at the edge of the porch. The strange part is the smell. The rain outside smells like pine and dirt, but the rain that seeps through the cracks smells metallic, like rust, like blood. The wood beneath my feet is soft now, swollen and damp, and when I press my ear against it, I can hear something moving beneath, slow, deliberate, dragging. Last night I heard knocking from underneath the floor. 3 knocks, a pause, then 2 more. Always the same rhythm. I thought it was water dripping until I heard the voice with it. Faint, almost drowned out by the storm, it said, "Open the door." Not a demand, a suggestion. I stayed still, but the voice came again, closer. The candle flickered hard just then, bending toward the door like it was being pulled. The handle turned once, just slightly, enough to creak. When I ran to lock it, the sound stopped. For a few seconds, the world was completely silent. No rain, no wind, just the ticking of my pulse. Then, from outside, I heard my own voice. Not the whisper from the radio mine. It was calling out from the tree line, soaked and scared, begging to be let in. I stood there, frozen, listening to myself cry. It said things I never said, things I never thought. It sounded real, too real. I almost opened the door, but the silence that followed was worse than the storm. The voice stopped mid-word, like it was swallowed by the rain. I haven't looked outside since. The windows are still fogged, but now they glow faintly from the inside, as if something's breathing against the glass. The walls drip when I touch them. Not water, something thicker. It smells like the forest after lightning hits a tree. I can hear the rain under the floor now, not on the roof. It's moving upward, rising, filling the space between the boards. The cabin isn't keeping the storm out anymore. It's keeping me in. The rain's not falling from the sky now. It's falling from the ceiling. And it's whispering again. Not my name this time, yours.